And our first map, first time seen today, is Aquisles. And what are we going to see here? Demon Hunter immolation creeping has been very popular, especially on this map. I think the Orc has to harass the Demon Hunter here, can't give him level 3 for free, and I feel like he has to get this Berserker. If the Night Elf gets the Berserker, I think the Orc's in real trouble. If Moon wants to surprise, he could play a Keeper here. And honestly, I feel like his Keeper is still looking a lot better than his Demon Hunter in this matchup. But I guess it also makes him hard to predict. Could be both. Oh, it is the Keeper indeed. FoCuS will be scouting, and this means this game is going to go a lot more along the normal trajectory. This should be Keeper, Hunts, Expansion. And against that style, Orcs have a lot of experience, of course. Thank you, by the way, Amaranth FTW with the resub. Alright, Peon sees no Ancient of War at this camp, so he knows that the Merc camp, so he probably assumes a Demon Hunter, but he's going to double check and see a Keeper instead. Oh, well, he's not checking yet, but he will see it. There we go. Now FoCuS knows. And with that, he knows he doesn't have to be so much worried about Demon Hunter level 3, but a Keeper level 3 is still scary. Oh! He got the last hit! Woo! Pog champ! Peon. Let's go. Can he get one more? That's a really big deal, by the way. Ring for the Keeper, not good. For the Blade Master, it's good in the late game. It's still enough for level 2 Keeper, easily. This camp gives a lot of experience. Claws plus 9 in the shop. Oh, he thought about it for a second. But it's too expensive. Blade Master does have a speed scroll. Is he gonna pop it? Seeing nothing here. Force the detonate on the Wisp, but the Keeper is creeping so much, dude. Clears out the natural right away. It kind of seems like FoCuS is wasting his time here. The Blade Master's walking around, not getting that much done. Keeper got double rings. Oh, that's really bad for him. Alright, Berserker time. Oh, and FoCuS gets the Shadow Priest. Almost the Wisp kill. That would have been level 2. Oh, he wants the Berserker. And he gets the Berserker. He's got the double trolls. Keeper buys boots, I think specifically to kill the Shadow Priest. A lot harder to kill those without boots. But there's a speed scroll on the blade. Oh, if he kills the Shadow Priest early and he kills the Berserker after, this would be a big problem. Abolish. Speed scroll. He has to block the Keeper with a Berserker. Ah, the boots. Working out well. He's gonna get the kill here. Deny. Doesn't get it. Oh, another Berserker's in trouble. Entangle. Treants. Oh, baby. That's a kill, isn't it? Moon with big plays early. Gets the deny, but that's 2 mercenaries dead. That was almost 450 gold. Ouchie. Expansion coming in a bit of an unusual position. And FoCuS is not in a good spot. No. Oh. Moon looking more than fine. The expansion gonna be set up really soon. And FoCuS is far away from having a strong army. If that Berserker had survived, it would have been a way different story. Berserker also very good for creeping. Wait, is that number 3? It's close. Oh! Not quite. But the green camp will do it. Keeper's on the hunt. This also is where the boots come in handy. Blade finds the tree, but not so much you can do about it. Oh, imagine if the blade had been here. Just see the last hit. Oh, that would have been so sick. Would have burned the level 3. But as it is, Keeper gets level 3, and that should be a grunt kill, most likely. He's gonna take some damage for getting this kill, though, but he will get it in the end. Oh, wait. The first shaman's out already. I thought it would take a bit longer. Alright, grunt survives.
A player's forces are under attack.
Keeper not quite able to find the kills, but he's certainly slowing down the creeping of the Shadowhunter by a lot. Blade Master could delay the expansion, perhaps, if he looks for the cancel on the Entangled. Oh! Detonate! Mana drain on the Shaman. There's a new Shaman, though. Purge is ready. We have a speed scroll.
Player's forces are under attack.
Trying to save the grunt. Heal salve. Alright, nice save. The Alchemist. So... oof, lucky to get out of here. Could have gotten killed right there. Blade Master at the shop at daytime. Can't afford heal scroll and invo potion, so he goes for the invuln. Oh, and the healing is cancelled. This makes going for the Entangled a bit dangerous. Keep her back at the Moonwells. It's going to be the last bit of moon juice for a long time. The Blade can't get the cancel. And the Hunter's showing up. Moon with the Creepjack at the natural. And the Shadowhunter isn't level 2 yet. One Shaman goes down. Great attack here by Moon. And takes out the second Shaman as well, probably. Shadowhunter needs one more kill. One more kill for level 2 to get the heal wave. Oh, here comes the Keeper. We only have one Purge. And the Mage is almost killing the Shaman. Invo potion transferred, though. Purge aggressive before the Shaman goes down. That's level 2. Not quite enough for the heal wave, though. Goes for the Hex. Which is a bit questionable. But great Creepjack by Moon. Very well played by the Night Elf. His map movement and understanding of where to be at what time. Excellent. Oh, and he's blocking the Shadowhunter at the same time. Entangle. Oh, when he gets that kill. And that is pretty much GG. Sick play by Moon. The Shadowhunter being benched is devastating. Shadowhunter on level 3 and 4, that's what keeps you in the game against Night Elf and against their expansion. Wait, did he sell all the rings? Oh yeah, he did. Please don't sell this ring. Please give the Alchemist a ring, bro. Shop gonna be ready soon. He really needs Moonstone and Clarities. And maybe a staff. Dude, Moon found 4 rings this game, I believe. And the Alchemist won't complain about that. Blade Master had to solo creep, still waiting for the shadow. Peons are moving out. Dude, he's scouting the peon move out. Are you serious? FoCuS is going for the Hail Mary play with towers. And Moon sees it right away. Double heal scroll. And the Keeper's ready at home to defend. FoCuS is desperate. If he had a level 3 Shadowhunter, he may have a decent chance at an all-in, but level 3 is still far, far away. Alchemist at the same time gonna hit level 3 himself. Alright, he needs a big mana. Throw the beast. That is not good. Okay, this is it. All in from FoCuS. He's got a grunt at the gold mine. Oh, FoCuS. Ayaya. The first map here not going swimmingly for the Korean orc. And Moon's charging in. Lots of huntresses, no archers yet. Anti-glass bomb in the back is of course the spell, but the huntress is just charging past the front line. And now this fight is all over the place. And as long as there's no level 2 serpent wards, the hunts do pretty well. Mirror image, for what that's worth. Doesn't seem like it's worth much, to be frank. No shaman anymore, no purge. Oh, well, there's more purge. It's going on the keeper. Heal scroll popped, keeper survives for a bit longer. More purges coming in, but also the heal spray. Covers his retreat and FoCuS has to tap out. GG. And 1-0 for Moon. His 4th map win in a row. Moon looking hot today. Yesterday, we saw him in the first group stage where things weren't all going according to plan. But absolutely tremendous play today by him. Yeah, I think the problem was the Blade Master wasting too much time in the early game. He got the two mercs. He really wanted to prioritize getting the mercs and was willing to fall behind experience, but then Moon, genius, went for the boots, which enabled him to get those mercenary kills. And then all momentum was on Moon's side. Dude, is this another day with just 2-0s? Well, we already had a 2-1, I guess. But the games were pretty fast, eh? Moon is 1 map away from the top 4. But this is a pretty good orc map. Northern Isles, I still maintain, is a good orc map. I feel like orcs have been making a big mistake lately of playing too passive here. But normally, this is a tough early game creep map for the keeper. And if you can protect your own camps as the orc, also pretty good for leveling up the shadow in the mid game. And Moon is going for the Tuskar camp first. That's not exactly standard. Normally we see the green camp being crept first. It's gonna be Demon Hunter. It's a pretty bad Talon map, though, I would say. So I would expect Keeper here. Moon has shown before how strong he is with the Keeper. And there he is again. Against the Blade. Peon Scout gonna figure this out pretty quickly.
A player's forces are under attack.
And what's the creep route for FoCuS? This is what really makes the greatest orcs great, is being super efficient early game with a Blade Master, which is especially necessary against Elf to keep the Keeper of the Grove in check. Scroll the Beast found for Moon. This is fairly useless in the early game. But in the late game, this could be game-winning. Well, okay. It's not useless in the early game, but there's way better items for the early game. Slippers. Good start for the blade. Blade waiting for nighttime perhaps to go for the Flesh Eater. No, just goes for it straight up. Peon taken out. No Scout Peon anymore. And it's going to be nighttime here in just a second. And then the long darkness engulfs the Orc. Grunts have to be kept back home. I always feel like when the Night Elves take out the shop, that's a win for the Orc. That's so much time where the Keeper isn't getting experience. Yeah, I think you can just ignore that. Like, whatever. He kills the shop, but you don't care. Just make a new one. Yeah, I like this play by FoCuS. It's gonna get the consumable here. Sentry wards.
A player's forces are under
Telly staff on the Keeper, that should be no surprise. Oh, wait. Oh, the timer. A millisecond. Lol. And the sentry already paying dividends. It showed FoCuS where the Keeper was going. And it's ready to steal this last hit right here. No expansion yet.
forces are under attack.
That's kind of weird. Expo before... I mean, shop before expansion. Pretty inefficient creeping from the Keeper. And this is the nature of the map. Really not a very good map for Keeper creeping. Huntress is creeping a bit here. And the blade gets it. Ring for him, which is okay. What is Moon doing, though? Is he playing Dryads? FoCuS is also confused, probably. What is going on? FoCuS perhaps just expecting an expansion here. But we know that's not the case. Staff home now. Lots of juice in these Moonwells. It's still Alchemist? Just Alchemist hunts normal play? Yeah. And again, the Sentry. The Sentry to see everything for FoCuS. And another Sentry at the expansion. Specifically in this matchup, specifically for Orc, Sentries are so good. And guess what now? He knows that FoCuS is natural. And the Blade Master can get there as well. Doesn't have much mana though. Buys the Telly Staff. Excellent play this game by FoCuS. And Moon's just going tier 3. One base, tier 3. If this is scouted by the Orc, he can just go tier 3 himself. Oh, he's got mirror image, by the way. Ah, I thought it was Ward of Illusion. The illusion that he had, but no, it was mirror image. That's pretty cool. Shadowhunter is out. But he is flirting with danger here. Blade Master not with the army yet. He's going for the Shadowhunter right away. But there's a Purge. There's a Speed Scroll. FoCuS does not want to lose his second hero. But he may in the end still. Oh, next to the red camp. Thinking about the Nye, maybe. Telly Staff. Oh, the Keeper trying to get in range for the Entangle. Oh, sick play. Nice save. One grunt still goes down, though. But that's a lot better than the Shadowhunter going down. Now we got a Wyvern as well, very good against these Huntresses. Oh. Shaman falling. That's a bit painful. Ensnare into Entangle. No way to save that. And FoCuS is struggling a bit here. The Grunt is taking too much damage from the creeps. Oh, and that's the next Grunt going down. Okay, that's a lot of losses now. 2 Grunts and a Shaman. Lost. Very successful creep jack by Moon.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Shadowhunter has a ways to go. Tier 3 about to be ready. This is normally where we expect the transition into archers. And pawn them. Alright, FoCuS trying to expand. Peon has been tasked with establishing a new settlement, like Elon Musk, with a base on Mars. Hopefully this one's going to finish sooner than the Mars base. Everything's pretty hurt here for Moon. What he wouldn't give for some heal wards. Oh, but the creep jack could be huge. FoCuS coming in, doesn't get the last hit steal. Moon trying to TP out to save his alchemist. Heal spray is just barely enough. Water of the Wind is pretty bad, probably, since there should be plenty of purge. Alright, but we got the Potom, we got the Orb, and archers will join soon. At the moment, only one, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wellspring upgrade coming as well. Crystal Ball sees no expansion. Lionhorn, very good. But the levels are a bit lacking on FoCuS. Oh wait, he's gonna get level 3 Shadowhunter here. That's big. Hard choice now to make. Heal Wave or Serpent Wards. He knows there's still plenty of Huntresses out, but he also knows... the classic. 3 treants stuck. Oh! Now they're freed. Free at last. Free at last. Thank God Almighty. Lot of wisps. Holy crap, that's a lot of wisps. Moon really doesn't want this expansion to finish now, does he? One the win on the Blade Master. There is Purge. There's still plenty of Purge. Oh, but the Shadowhunter's out of mana. He has been entirely detonated to bits. Peons are inbound. And it's a cancel. It's a cancel. FoCuS. I think he has to go tier 3, right? Click that button. I love Orc tier 3. Unsurprisingly. Bloodlust. Rah, rah, rah.
A player's forces are under attack.
Moon keeps pressing forward. He took out the Scroll of the Beast, by the way. But no TP anymore. This is a big commitment by Moon. Has to pop the scroll. Has to pop the scroll. Where's the scroll, Moon? There we go. Scroll on both sides. The Wisp detonate is huge. Oh my god, that detonate. Does that detonate win the game? Question mark. Level 3 Alchemist and the heal spray is desperately needed. But now the Keeper in trouble. Purge finds him. And he's gonna go down here. Staff out, but not good enough. Purge against the Entangle, and the Keeper falls. And more Purges, finding the Huntresses as well. More kills going to the docket of FoCuS. Supply is indeed still very even. And I wonder if Moon should be playing more archers and fewer hunts. It's got 0 upgrades, by the way. I think that's the biggest mistake. These upgrades are very valuable. FoCuS trying to expand again. No scout here as well. But the Wisp. We'll see it in a second. If Moon wants to be sneaky, he could go for a Sapper and try to blow up the Great Hall and eliminate all the resources. But that's a bit risky. Talisman of Evasion. Not bad. Moon could set up his own expansion here in just a sec.
A player's forces are under attack.
We have an AP coming. This is going to be a strong anchor for the push that's about to follow. Keeper's taken a while, but we'll be out in a second. Finally, armor upgrades for Moon coming, by the way. And Pod... Oh, almost level 3. Ooh, Warsong Battle Drums. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of damage on these hunts. Keeper also about... Alchemist about to get level 4. TP now being rebought for safety. Does he have double orb? No, it doesn't. Oh, Moon did get a second orb. I feel like that's a definite mistake. Alright. Level 4 on the Alchemist. Clarity running. AP finished. Nice timing. And FoCuS shows up, but perhaps a bit too late. Ultravision advantage is on Moon. And the AP roots in time. Huntress is tucked into the corner. What are we gonna get? Hero focus possibly. Shadow on level 4 is very strong. Same for the blade. Legion Doomhorn is pretty good. Great Hall will finish. But can he keep it alive? Shaman have a decent amount of mana, but for how long? Oh, the AP gets caught! Oh, big mistake by Moon. Oh, that was a clear mistake. Should have had that rooted way earlier. And now we're going for the Alchemist. And Snare trying to get the kill, trying to transfer the TP, but he doesn't get it. And that must be it for FoCuS. So many Serpent Wards in the back, strong heroes, takes out the hero once again. As long as he doesn't lose the Blade, this game should go to FoCuS. Blade Master with the Mirror Image gets out of the Entangle, and now the Keeper is in trouble. TP has to be used soon. The Wyvern, by the way, can't even get attacked. A lot of Huntresses make it out. Always scary with a Lightning Shield. But everything survives. Moon has to go for the Tavern Res on the Alch. He knows he doesn't have the time to go for the altar. Does he have the gold? Yes, he does. This game's still on a knife's edge. But the Orc heroes are strong. Very strong. Invul potions here are a big deal. Still on cooldown. 9 more seconds on the Invuln. Staff home on the Alchemist. Didn't buy a Clarity. Weird. Oh, and the Blade gets the Invuln. That's huge. Alright, FoCuS. Hold one more time. And you win. Moon's bringing the boys. You need to detonate the Shadowhunter. Detonating the Shaman isn't that important. It's all about the Shadowhunter mana. Alchemist is not in the group. He's not in the group! Moon! Oh my god, what a mistake. And Snare gonna be lasting long enough to get the kill. Wow. And that might be game. The Huntresses, though, still all healthy. It's gonna be a TP out. One more Grand Falls. But Moon is broke. Can't afford the Alchemist back.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now the shop is finished. Oh, that's wonderful for focus. Clarities and mana potions now available. And it's pure hunts only. So Wyvern and Serpent Wards are so strong against them. And the Entangle doesn't threaten much. Shaman mana is actually super low. Wait a minute. There's still an Immo Potion on the blade. There's so many Serpent Wards. Nice play by FoCuS. Target fire, but that's what the Invuln is for. And now the Pod in trouble. He's got a heal potion, but that might not be enough. Alright, Entangle one more time. Try to get that kill, but no. Moon calls it GG. And FoCuS ties it up. Could still make it through in first place. Nice game. Well played by FoCuS. And a couple of mistakes by Moon. Also, the choice to not expand earlier. A bit weird, maybe? And once he was tier 3, shouldn't he have gone archers? But that's FoCuS tying it up and bringing us to the deciding map 3. Concealed Hill it will be. Alright, the players are in the lobby. We're about ready to start this. The decision coming up. Who's going to take first place? Moon or FoCuS from the group. They're going to be facing the second place finisher of the other group then in the playoffs. On Monday, right? Yeah. Prizrak says that orcs should have one peon removed at the beginning of the game. And that made me chuckle because Prizrak, you have said some weird things over the years. But I think that's the dumbest thing you've ever said. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be mean, but that's a bad idea, bro. Just saying. Alright, we have a regame, I believe. Alright, we try again. Moon has really come into his own again here in the second group stage. Group stage 1 wasn't so much his. He was defeated by Fortitude in a decisive manner and had to fight a pretty tough series as well in the lower bracket. Oops. FoCuS had a perfect first group stage, but here Moon is putting him to the test. And Concealed Hill, in my opinion, very balanced in this matchup. But if the elf gets off to a good start, it can be very tough for the orc to get out of that pressure situation. So I think the focus again is going to be on the early game. All right, we're waiting for Moon. I wonder if these games are also going to serve as a bit of inspiration for Lawlight versus Lin, which is coming up later. In our full Korean group, by the way. All the Koreans have been stuffed into this group. And then tomorrow we'll see Colorful, Kaho, Fortitude, and Happy in the other group. My favorites for tomorrow, by the way, Fortitude and Happy. Saying it now. Alrighty. Map number 3. We decide first place here. On the hill which is concealed. On this map, I think a Demon Hunter is very unlikely. Moon has shown that he's not so fond of the Demon Hunter first, seemingly, in this matchup. And for good reason. He's very, very, very good with the Keeper. Wow. Okay. It is Demon Hunter, though. Huh. How is he gonna get level 3? Alright, FoCuS. I wonder if he's gonna scout the hero. Sometimes orcs just try to pull the creep camp, and they don't even see the hero. It's very easy with the Demon Hunter to get level 2 here nowadays, especially with Immolation. But level 3 on this map is not so easy. Oh. And yeah, FoCuS going for the pull. Oh, he's not going to see the demon for quite some time. Need to send the peon back in to scout again. Oh, did he see him? I'm not sure. Demana wants to creep up here to get the level 2. Oh! I thought he would, but no. Peon denied. Demon trying to buy the circlet. There we go. Blade Master with the claws. Level 1 Demon Hunter aggression. What is this? This looks like Sonic. Immolation harass. Okay. Oh my god. Oh! Oh, because the burrow isn't in range. This is so powerful. Oh my god. Moon, the goddamn madman. FoCuS with a big mistake. He should have healed up right away. And heal up a bit more before dealing with the demon. But, you know, nobody does this, so we can't blame FoCuS too much for not having the perfect counter ready. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, gets the kill this level. This game is over. This is GG, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna compare the goals soon. Okay, at least the blade gets level 2. Wow. Okay. Gold mine. Not that big of a difference. About 250. But it's 3 peon kills and a grunt. We saw a lot of this during the NA World Cup. Oh, really? Moon watching the NA Pros confirmed. And he's going back in. Oh, oh. Yeah, you may have to build the first burrow in peon range nowadays. Dude, look at all these peons. They're all so hurt. Oh my god. And it's such a pain to heal up peons because, you know, you don't have a regen scroll, you just have heal selves. Okay. Nice saves here by FoCuS. He's doing his best. Oh, that is so annoying.
Player's forces are under attack.
It looks like Moon is on his way into the top 4. You think this is funny? Oh, look at the demon. He's just healing up for free at the fountain. Moon Juice gathering more soup. Beastmaster second. Alrighty. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Sick plays by Moon. Don't you guys just love Moon? He's so cool. He's so cool. I wish he was my boyfriend. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, I think it's time to call it, boys. FoCuS not giving up yet, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, double circle on level 2 demon is so strong. It's kinda crazy. And he's got the staff. And because he used the fountains earlier, he's got so much moon juice still. Oh! Just incredible play by Moon. Yeah. FoCuS admits it finally. GG. God damn! Beauty. Beauty by Moon. Wonderfully done. 800 gold difference in the end. And just so many kills and so much damage. Immolation, baby. Hells yeah. Alright, Moon is through in first place. FoCuS drops down to the lower bracket. He'll still have a chance. He'll be playing later against either Lawlight or Lyn. That's our next match. Lawlight versus Lyn. Lower bracket round 1. And yeah, we'll start that in a bit. We're going to one short break. And then we come back. Lawlight versus Lyn. See you in a few.